WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
The following is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under Bloodline rules. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
We are seeing Roman in his natural environment. Bloodline rules.
All the advantages for a superstar who already has countless advantages at his disposal. Well, the odds are in Roman's favor, and the chips are stacked against anyone who dares oppose him.
This is Reigns' match to lose, but history has shown that it's possible.
Look, Reigns learns from his mistakes. The OTC has accounted for every possible scenario this time. Tonight, Bloodline rules is Roman's rules. Pure intimidation. A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
Ready to wow the WWE Universe. Here comes Cruz del Toro. And get ready for some high-speed offense.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from Cordoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Cruz del Toro.
And guys, this man is in a match designed to put him at a disadvantage.
Well, he's going to need to do everything and anything he can to win, because his opponent will do everything to make him lose. Del Toro ready to show what he can do and open some eyes in the process.
Just don't blink or you'll miss it. A match made for the OTC Bloodline rules. Roman Reigns.
The only rules that matter in Bloodline rules are whatever the Bloodline deems appropriate. And depending on who you ask, the Bloodline begins and ends with Reigns. So what he has in mind here, I have no idea. But it's not going to be pretty.
Looking to put him away. That'll do it! The victory tonight!
Here is your winner and the new head of the table, the team of Cruz del Toro, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Joaquin.
Jimmy Uso is here.
Prepare for explosive intensity.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Shows power over blood, betrayed his own brother.
Listen, Jimmy Uso did what he had to do. Jimmy only did what was necessary.
And now we know, Jimmy looks out for no one but himself.
Jimmy Uso is always willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Jimmy Uso is hungry for power.
Get used to it, Byron. We are about to witness the ascent of Jimmy Uso.
Boys, it's yeet time.
Okay, well, first things first, Saxton, you should never yeet.
And his partner, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
The one thing that hasn't changed about Jey Uso is his unrelenting desire to be at the top of WWE.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think anything can hold him back. Jey Uso has truly reached main event status.
And Jey looks ready to deliver on his unbelievable hype.
The crowd is on their feet for Jey Uso.
Huh, Michael, they're not just on their feet, they're all yeeting.
Now this is how you turn heads and become the talk of the town.
And at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, pretty deadly.
Cole, we are graced by the presence of two gold medalists in the art of attractiveness. Oh, come on, Cole. Pretty Deadly are skilled in the arts of fashion, high society, musical theater, oh, and wrestling, too. How kind of them, allowing the WWE Universe to bask in their wonderfulness.
Well, I have to admit, they're as dangerous as they are flamboyant. Pretty much like their name says.
The two goofs in the super crop tops are Kit Wilson and Elton Prince, collectively known as Pretty Deadly.
Goofs? Cole? These two men are as professional as they come. They come into work every week to take care of business. It's not a crime to look good doing it. In fact, I think the only crime around here is one of fashion. And I'm looking in your direction when I say that. And the Saxtons, too.
I would love to see some of that professionalism in this match then. That would be pretty deadly, if you ask me.
And then we have the Bloodline, a group that has run roughshod over the entire WWE. Few have been brave enough to ever stand up to them.
And they all paid a price for it. The Bloodline isn't your average alliance. They are a totally loyal and completely ruthless family that will just keep attacking you until you give up and acknowledge them as superior. Super kick.
Tape.
Kick gets reversed.
Big right hand from main event.
And another big right.
Oh, right to the leg.
That blow might be a test to Kit Wilson's tough. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. A chance to win it here. Kick out at one.
Not yet.
Big elbow.
Elbow drop. Jay is imposing his will.
A full court press being applied to Wilson. And into the corner he goes. Ooh. Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows. Stumps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Kick right to the gut.
Jimmy Uso tags in.
Finds the roll up.
Yes, he got the 3 count.
Here are your winners, Elton Brick.
Hard to imagine being in the ring with the Bloodline and not feeling instantly intimidated.
Well, look at the raw power, the athleticism, and the intensity that this group possesses. They've shown they can conquer any obstacle and claim any prize they set their sights on.
And they'll stop at nothing to do it. The ruthlessness of the Bloodline has become practically legendary at this point.
And they're about to get hit with a real touch of class in the form of Pretty Deadly. Kit Wilson, Elton Prince. You'll love to see them, and they love to be seen. Champions everywhere they go, with champion good looks. One more time, guys. Yes, boy!
And the hands.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
Look to their partner and tags out.
Wow. Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
Propped up in the corner.
Oh, look at this. Raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Ooh, pounding the breadbasket.
He just flipped the script there.
Oh, skullball.
And scores the win with the unique pin.
Here are your winners.
The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations will occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner.
Here comes a real menace in the women's division, Jacy Jayne.
Introducing the participants. First, from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
Confidence has got to be key, because she is well aware that if she wants to go on a main event wrestle.
This Royal Rumble. I can't wait for this tag team matchup. This is going to be a good one. Important match. Oh, and from behind an ambush.
These four can't stand each other, and we're getting a little pre-match beatdown.
That was dirty.
Tilting the match in their favor, of course.
Obviously, this tag tag team giving themselves a distinct advantage before the match officially starts.
Glad to see all the superstars involved have made it into the ring.
But this is no longer a fair fight after that shocking assault while making their way to the ring.
Just overexcited for this match, that's all. They couldn't stand to wait until they actually got in the ring.
Or it was a calculated plan to get the advantage.
Well, I guess we'll just never know. Boom! Cross the top rope, all the way to the floor. Straight punch.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. I see how it is. Going to take any shortcuts to bypass the clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Piercing the throat.
Oh, what a chop.
That'll light you up. And a double knee strike.
And anything can happen in WWE, but especially on the red brand.
Waller really thinks he's something, huh?
Look at this. Snap suplex.
Near the end of the count. Better hurry.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Oh, come on. Double count out. This one just spiraled out of control.
The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it, already feeling the energy of the crowd.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 365 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the LWO.
The LWO is out here to have some fun and show just what they can do between those ropes.
Never underestimate the LWO because they are a talented force to be reckoned with.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, always a brash and defiant competitor.
And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring. Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great. Punk possesses a lethal combination of fighting styles, and he's going to need it tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Punk is always ready for a fight, and he proclaims he is the measuring stick until someone proves him otherwise. Here he is, a champion twice over.
Wow. And representing the Alpha Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan. Weighing in at 156 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, and the undisputed WWE Champion, Akira Tozawa.
Right now, he has never been more confident nor more proud. This is an accomplishment on a different level.
Well, just think of the road he traveled and what he endured to be here tonight, holding 2 championships.
Well, it has to be recognized that right now, we are witnessing dominance on another level. Just one last reminder that he is the double champion.
Here we go, the LWO ready to compete here in this one. Such a talented group of superstars coming together for a common goal.
They want to represent the Latino culture, represent a legacy in this. An early pin attempt.
What a tag team win. I really like this team. Very successful.
What a major statement made by these two men. Okay, that wasn't cool. You gotta wonder what this win means for the entire tag team division.
Impressive statement win for this duo.
is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Okay, well, first things first, Saxton, you should never yeet. But the WWE Universe and main event Jay can.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
Now is not the time to feel oozy. It is time for War Games, and there is no one better to set it off than main event Jey Uso.
I agree with you, Corey. Jay knows the perils of this combat. He knows what it takes to win and what it takes to be in that main event.
Started off War Games for the Bloodline in his first War Games match. That night he went the distance and scored the pinfall that won the match for his family. Now, can Jey Uso repeat that main event performance tonight?
Put your ones up for Solo.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
Gentlemen, the street champ is in the perfect place for a good old-fashioned street fight.
We already know that War Games is where Solo Sikoa thrives. He won his first War Games match alongside his family, the Bloodline.
When you look at Solo and you see a man who seemingly wants to fight alone, but he's proven to be a valuable teammate. And there's nothing more important in War Games than a teammate who can fight.
First two competitors in War Games facing off against each other, setting the pace to kick things off.
These first few minutes of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity to wound your prey sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, Corey. These opening moments are so important, so vital in a match like this.
Taking flight.
Ooh! An impressive sequence from Jay.
Solo's perseverance being tested.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Elbow drop.
Dumping from the top.
He's headed to the top now. From way up top, down.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
Big brother Jey Uso using his veteran advantage to exploit Solo.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. And you have to think there's a little more strategy coming into play at this point in the match.
For sure, and that strategy might need to come down to a minute detail. Not just who's competing at what time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success.
And an elbow. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Things are no longer about to be even in this one, and he wants to make sure of that.
And Jay reverses.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Oh, taking this fight between the rings in War Games.
I can't imagine what we're going to see when this actually starts. You got out of dodge just in time.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Kendo stick impact. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. Turns it around. Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful. Better make your...
Sky high. Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind. Uh-oh, face first.
Crashing to the mat. Now scaling the War Games structure.
This is not going to end well.
From the top.
Off the mark with that one.
Oh, right to the throat. Super kick.
Knew it Roman had coming. Look at this, just cranking it out.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Ooh, tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Spinning Uranagi, the spinning Sultan.
Compromised spot for Reigns. And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling.
Elbow drop. Just whipped into the table.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Hoist it up.
And now officially in the fray. The case to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors?
You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now.
Still fighting back. Look at him go. He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Taking off up the cage.
He's going to do it. He's going to take the ultimate risk. Side headlock applied. Oh, right hand for good measure.
Tonga Lord was expecting that.
Blast off. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Roman Reigns so dominant.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
What a lariat. Even the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance.
Here's their opponent.
Belly to belly. Kick right to the gut.
Winding up.
Free from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand. But a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this.
There's no good reason to be standing on a cage like this.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they have. What a stake in here. Nothing big. No candlestick. Pistols. No. What a fight.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Meanwhile, the Mexican.
Everyone is out of their seats right now.
All eyes are glued on the action in front of them. From the middle rope.
Oh my goodness. Unreal athleticism from Jacob Fatu. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
He's lining him up.
Gets tossed.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
Oh, no.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. Lining up Reigns. Opportunity.
Somebody do something about that. Elbow drop. Reigns has officially begun as the last combatant and assesses the situation.
Entering one of the most dangerous matches in WWE history. Oh, cover. Hoping to end this.
And referee cuts off the count in one.
Wow. He's still reeling, and more punishment is in store.
Unbelievable athleticism. And Tonga Loa gets knocked around again.
Tonga Loa might be dangerously close to being thrown away.
The head of the table cinches it in. The guillotine cinched in. This one could be over. This is a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
Breaks the first count.
You gotta be kidding me.
And over to the other ring he goes.
The crowd on their feet.
The following contest is a fatal five-way tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
You look at what Jey Uso has done away from the bloodline, and he is definitely worthy of the main event moniker.
First man in over 3 years to pin Roman Reigns. Nearly defeated the tribal chief. Went on and earned multiple titles without his family.
But Jey will not be happy until he is on top of the mountain all by himself. Jey Uso captured the Intercontinental title and won the Royal Rumble. Now there is no doubt he is the main event. Alert the authorities. Dirty Dom is on the premises.
I thought snitches get stitches, Corey.
I'm not ratting on Dom. I'm telling the lawmen to watch their backs.
Representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
Mysterio is a true workhorse in WWE. The first man to ever main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the same week.
Could stand to focus more on his in-ring and less on his love life and personal issues.
Dom's an excellent multitasker. He can juggle it all. That should be celebrated. One of the two most handsome creatures to walk the face of the earth. Wait, I forgot myself. Make that three. Oh, brother.
And representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kit Wilson.
Wilson always looking confident and comfortable in the ring.
That's because Kit Wilson is more than just an amazingly pretty face. He's got impressive in-ring skills, too.
Well-versed in tag team experience, has to prove himself separate from Elton Prince.
A master of defying the odds and expectations in a truly fabulous way.
Hold on tight, everybody. It's time for some big Duke energy.
Duke Hudson earned some major success in NXT and wants to expand his horizons.
And representing Chase University from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson.
Here's the 6'5" Australian, an imposing force in the ring, but a bit of a teacher's pet if you ask me.
Being a prize pupil doesn't make him any less dangerous.
Well, Hudson's been at this game for nearly 20 years, and he's still eager to learn. I guess that's commendable.
Duke's got his lesson plan in hand and is ready to start handing out grades.
Look, I'm the first to say an education's important, but Hudson needs to focus on taking care of business and less about running for class president.
This is one dangerous individual.
From Franklinville, New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds, Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy calls himself an inclusive figure who wants to create a new normal.
And I applaud Gacy for doing so.
Has placed himself as the wedge driving the WWE apart.
Between the mind games and the attacks, I'd say Gacy knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, looking to dismantle the locker room from within.
Well, I can only hope his reign of terror stops tonight.
Some superstars have called the tables, ladders, and chairs at ringside a sort of Candyland. How disturbing is that, Byron?
It's a disturbing mindset. Battling in a match like this does irreparable damage to your body.
Yeah, but it can do the same to an opponent. There's no better way to incapacitate a rival than by beating him in a TLC match.
Caruso about to lock it in. A little.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else. There
From way up, the tequila.
He just decides down the hole.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Down the hole. And a double axe handle smash.
And here we go with Joe Gacy, the man who's taken on the alter ego, so to speak, of Huskus, the Pig Boy.
Gacy's always had a few screws loose, but since donning the pig mask, he's somehow gone even further off the deep end. You can't rein Gacy in. When he's focused on taking someone down, that's all he cares about, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I'll say, Corey, so many things.
The original Tribal Chief is here.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait. What do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same.
The very dangerous Jimmy Uso.
Hey, Saxton, no yeet.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso, a truly dynamic competitor with a devastating super kick.
And Jimmy is always moving in the ring. He loves to take flight, but he'll bend the rules if he needs to.
Love him or hate him, Jimmy was born to compete in the ring.
He's about to prove himself on his own.
The crowd on their feet.
I suppose this is when you'd like me to make a yeet joke, a yeet pun. Well, it ain't gonna happen. Jey Uso, very impressive superstar, though.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
Perhaps no other superstar gets the WWE Universe up and on their feet like Jey Uso.
And Jey has that intangible charisma that's undeniable and unteachable.
And working to make sure he never disappoints the WWE Universe.
And Jey Uso is fighting with a purpose, a man on a mission, doing it for himself and everyone who yeets along with him. Sit down, Cole.
The crowd is on their feet for Jey Uso.
Huh, Michael, they're not just on their feet, they're all yeeting.
Here comes Johnny Wrestling.
And he's always ready to put on a show for the WWE Universe.
And representing DIY from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano.
Get ready to witness Johnny's versatile offensive arsenal.
Incredible ring awareness, too. That's why he's earned the name Johnny Wrestling. There's the bell. This tables match is now underway.
This is such a tricky match, having to set up a situation where you're able to put someone through a table, all while avoiding going through a table yourself. I don't envy these superstars at all right now.
The only thing for certain at this point is that someone's taking a one-way trip through some furniture tonight.
Misses the target, using the elbow as a weapon. These tables matches really have the potential to get out of hand fast. Wouldn't you say, Corey?
Absolutely, Cole, which is why you need to be judicious with your placement of the tables. Don't just set up 10 tables with no strategy in play. That's 10 chances for you to lose. Pick your spots, set your traps, and force your opponent into an undesirable position.
Oh, what a hit! And that's some attitude behind it.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there.
Johnny Gargano's decision-making certainly looked effective there.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Sends him through the table. What a win.
Here are your winners, the team of Cruz del Toro, Joe Coffey, and Johnny Gargano.
This team avoiding a trip through a table.
The goal sounded simple. Put your opponents through a table. But when you look at the destruction this match caused, it was maybe more taxing than this team could have ever expected.